Well, hey y'all, let's turn together, class, to page 41 in my cookbook. And we're gonna make Mother's pork tenderloin with orange sauce. And this is delicious. This was kind of one of her signature moves in the kitchen. So what we have, let me get myself together here. What we have is, I'm gonna put a tablespoon or so of some butter in my cast iron skillet. Turn this on about a medium. And then I'm gonna add about the same amount of your favorite oil. You can use olive oil, you can use avocado oil, coconut oil, whatever your favorite is. But the two will blend together and it'll work out real nice like. Okay. All right. I think I'm through with this right now. Okay. So what I have here is my sharpener, and I've already sharpened my knife. If you don't have a little sharpener, find a sharpener that you feel comfortable using and use it whenever you're going to do your, get your knives out, because a dull knife is a dangerous thing, y'all. Okay, so I have 2 pork tenderloins here, and one of them I have already taken all of the silver skin off, and I just want to show you how easy it is to do this. So you see this silver right here? Nobody wants that, y'all. Nobody wants any of that. So I'm just going to take the tip end of my knife and just go right underneath. Kind of make myself a little handle. Get the rest of it there. And it does take a little time, but you hate to go through all of this and the expense and everything else, and then it's like somebody gets something chewy in their mouth. It's like, oh my gosh, now what do I do with this? And I do the same thing whenever I'm cooking backstrap or anything else. It's just so, see, I gouged that one up because I was looking at y'all and wasn't paying attention to what I was doing. So anyway, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna get all this old silver skin off of here, and then I will see you back here in just a minute. All done, all done. So I'm gonna take just a little bit of salt, and I'm just gonna put just a little bit, and just use your favorite salt. This is a Redmond real salt, and I just love it. And it's got minerals and everything in it. And I'm not real heavy-handed because, you know, we don't eat a lot of salt around here. Get both of these salted up. Add just a little bit of pepper. My butter's getting brown, so I'm gonna go ahead and be a little faster here. Now I'm using this is a 10-inch skillet, so these are both not gonna feed at the same time. But I'm just gonna do them in batches. Okay. Let me wash my hands and I'll be right back. Okay, now while this is browning on this side, I'm gonna make up the sauce. And I picked up 2 oranges at the grocery store yesterday because they were more economical than buying orange juice, because we don't drink orange juice. And so I saved the zest off of one of them, and I need 1 cup of juice. I think the number's on y'all's side. Tell me, hang on a minute, y'all. Best laid plans of mice and men and all that. Okay. Just unmention it. That is close to a cup, and that is going to be fine. Let me put this away. Let's check on this and see what we think. Yeah, let me roll her around. This is the other side. Okay, now to this, I have a cup and a half of orange marmalade. I'm going to add this in here with my orange juice. Now, I wish I knew where Mother got this recipe. I don't know if it was in Southern Living or if she just made it up. I don't have any idea. But it's delicious. Oh, there we go. All right, now to this, I'm going to add 2 tablespoons of balsamic, just your favorite balsamic. And I love balsamic. I love to just dip my fresh strawberries in balsamic. It just makes me happy from the top of my head to the bottom of my size 8 shoes. Okay, let's see how we're doing over here. Alright. Okay, and to this, I'm going to add, now you can use Worcestershire sauce, but I'm going to use coconut aminos today. Does not have a coconut flavor, y'all. Not even a little bit. It's not quite as strong as Worcestershire sauce or Worcestershire sauce. So if you have somebody that really doesn't like how strong that is, you can use some coconut aminos. And most grocery stores carry this, or your health food stores. But I'm going to add just a little click more because it is a little bit more mild. There we go. Now let's see what else Mother put in here while I multitask. Get that in there. Okay. We got it all. We sure do. Alright. Let's give this a mix. And then we'll taste of it and we'll see what we think it needs. And I'm going to use my popsicle stick so I don't have to wash another spoon, because I have a tendency to get everything in the kitchen dirty. So let's check this, see what we think. Nope. Doesn't need anything except to go on that and go in that 375-degree oven. Okie dokie. Let me get my pan I'm going to cook this in, and I'll see what I'm going to bake it in. Got the old glass 9x13 casserole. And this is what it's going to go in the oven. I'm going to go ahead and take this one out. Now, you don't have to cook both of them. Hey, I forgot something. Y'all let me forget something. I'm going to put something in that Mother would have never, ever in a million years put in hers. You stay right there. Mother, let me do this first. Mother did not like garlic. And so she didn't put garlic in hardly anything at all. I love it. Hang on a minute. Let me put this over here, because this be real life over here, y'all. Okay, so we roasted some garlic, and I just keep it in the refrigerator in my little container that's got the oil in it. And I'm going to add a clove of garlic, and this will just melt and disintegrate in here. It's going to give it a great flavor. Don't tell my mama. Okay. There we go. All right. Now I'm going to get this other pork tenderloin and I'm going to brown it, and then I'll be back and I'll show you what we're going to do next. Okay. We are ready to put these in the oven. Now we have our concoction, and I'm just going to pour it on both of them. It's going to be so good. Now we're going to save these drippings, and we're going to thicken them, and it'll be delicious. So we are going to cover this when we bake it. And Mother said to cook it for 45 minutes. And pork is done at 165. But if you like it a little bit, it's safe to eat at 140, 145 in a medium. So I'm probably going to take it up about 145, because I'm going to want to reheat one of these to make into sandwiches and sliders. So I don't want to bake it just completely until it's shoe leather, because then it will be terrible on a slider. So anyway, I'll put this in the oven, and I will get back with y'all whenever it comes out. Yours will take a different amount of time, because the internal temperature of this meat, whether you've just got it out of the ice box or it's been sitting on the cabinet for 20 minutes, it's going to vary. So that's why it's terribly important to have a thermometer that you like and trust. So, all right, in the oven it goes, and I'll see you when it comes out. Okay, y'all, it took about 35 minutes, and it is done to my liking. So, I'm going to take the tinfoil off. Woohoo! That looks so good. That looks so good. Okay, I'm just going to put this on our serving dish. And I'm going to show you how we're going to make the sauce. Put this away. Okay, and I'm just going to use this tin foil to tin it. It's going to be fine. Don't have to get another piece out. Sure don't. Okay. Hot. Hang on. Hot holder. Hot holder. Y'all think I'll ever get it together? Nuh-uh. I don't think so either. All right, I'm just gonna pour this in here, and I'm not gonna do it the way you're supposed to do it on the thing, because I poured it towards y'all, I will pour it towards the floor. Here we go. Okay, we're gonna thicken this with cornstarch. I'm gonna turn this on about a medium. I'm thickening this with cornstarch. I've just got just a little bit of water. And you can use cornstarch. If you're allergic to corn, you can use arrowroot, and that's arrow like Cupid, what Cupid shoots with his bow. You can thicken it with that. So I'm just gonna add just not that much. And because I like trying new things, I found my milk thingy do in the cupboard, and we're just gonna one trick pony this thing here. And it's not going all over the place. Woohoo! Not yet anyway. All right, there we go. Now I'm just gonna pour this in with my orange marmalade business over here. And I'm gonna bring it to a boil, and I'm gonna let it thicken. And we'll get back together. Alrighty, y'all. It's been about 5 minutes or so, and it's thick enough for me. So I'm just gonna take it off of the fire, and I'm gonna ladle some into my gravy bowl. Y'all about saw a grown woman have a conniption fit a while ago. I could not find my mother's gravy bowl. And I looked everywhere. And you know where it was? The very last place I looked. Why is that, you may ask? I don't know. I guess we quit looking, don't we? All right, we're just going to put some of this in this bowl. And then this is, you know, you don't want to take your meat straight out of, okay, there we go. I need more room. You don't want to take your meat straight out of the oven and then cut it, because all the juice is going to come out. So we're going to clean one of these little disposable jobbers right here. Some people call it a cutting board. So I'm just going to take this one right here, put it on my cutting board, and we're just going to slice into it. Let's do it at a diagonal. Oh boy, look, perfectly done. Perfectly done. Okay. Slice into another little piece right there. And this is going to be my sample. And of course I made a mess. Always making a mess in the kitchen, aren't we? We sure are. Cut this up in bite-sized pieces. Now, I'm just going to dip this in here. I'm going to tell you about my cookbook. 160 recipes of things that I can eat, and I cannot eat gluten. So it comes down to about 16 cents per recipe. Y'all, you can't buy Double Bubble for 16 cents, can you? Anyway, I will put a link in the comments so you can go to my website and order it with a credit card if you want to do that. You can send a check in the mail if you want to do that. Or if you want the ebook and you're overseas, you can download it from Amazon. So let's see what we think. Y'all, that is just as good as Mother's. Probably because I used her recipe, huh? Oh my goodness. This warms up great. It's great for sandwiches and sliders and standalone on your plate too. So anyway, I hope you have a wonderful day, and I'll include the written recipe here and in the comments how to get the cookbook. So I'll see you next time. Y'all go do something fun.